suit right now. Everybody's outfits is so cute. I'm having so much fun. I don't want to record too much because my battery is like almost dead. Oh my god. Thank you. I low-key just want to walk around because I don't know where I'm going. Now I'm waiting for the welcome to start, and now I'm in a whole nother line. But this doesn't start till 2, so the line makes sense. So I'm just waiting for the whole event to start.
Give it up for Keaton's cosplay because it looked real good. Y'all, 5 years?
You said what?
5 years?
5 years.
How are we feeling?
Man, I mean, I didn't even know this many people was gonna be out here. So honestly, I'm feeling amazing.
Just for a minute.
I've never wanted out of something so bad. Oh my god. This is the worst ever in my life. Oh my god, I hate this so much. I'm supposed to be adventuring around. I'm not. It's fine. Walkway for the past 5 fucking minutes. There's too many people in my way right now. It's gonna piss me off. I don't know why people are yelling. I don't know. So I'ma just follow the crowd. Sorry. It doesn't feel that bad out here. Oh, why? Keep walking. Keep walking. Oh, look at this. Okay, I need y'all to understand how I walked all the way over there for the panel to be closed. For the whole panel that had just been started to just be closed. So, at this point, I'm kind of over it.
Okay. First inventor of the phone, probably Tony Pickle Dad. I'm in the first grade, like.
Hello, DREAMCON!
Yo, look at this line. And this isn't even everybody. Like I came from through the exhibit center, through all the exhibit halls, and this is the registration office. So I don't know what time everybody got here, but they had to wake up early. It couldn't have been me. I'm sorry. It couldn't be.
I mean, good Lord. It's convention grown. Uncle Burroughs. I'm Steve Harvey here. Steve. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got what? Oh, we ain't gonna do this. Not yet. Not yet. Okay? We gonna get there. Now, I have been advised to keep this game on time today, okay? Man, can I finish my damn sentence before we start complaining, please? We're not gonna do this. I didn't even start this yet, but I got something. If y'all tripping, bro. You already seen it fast. We was basically up the whole time. If it wasn't for the double point round, y'all can put a lot. Let me get Phantom and Ben.
These niggas have never seen family food a day in their life. He got the outfit in that food. God, dude. So we just got, the angle is terrible. Come on, zoom out. Jesus Christ. Figure it out. All right. So I just got out of the family food. Now I gotta go upstairs, cross to the other side of the hotel to get to the exhibit room number 4 to get to the Disney exhibit. And so that starts at 3:15. It's 2:30 now. I am trying to avoid having a panel that is full, so I am rushing. When I was going to the Family Feud panel, I almost got trampled twice. So I'm trying to avoid crowds as much as possible because I am too short and everybody is taller than me. Not a lot of time.
We are the Disney Tabernacle.
We got some time. Is that power plant in the building? The book of 19 says, you can feel. I said, feel. Everybody say, feel. Look to your neighbor and say, feel. Look to your other neighbor and say, the Lord. Everybody say, tonight. Because that's what I'm going to do. You're going to do this out of love because I believe in you. Do you believe in him? I said, do you believe in him? That's kind of spelled backwards. I can see what's happening. They don't have a clue. They fall in love and here's the number. Our trio's down to two. There's magic in the air. And with all of this romantic atmosphere.
What would it take to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me?
Nobody else but you. But you gotta stand out because we're gonna do a power line dance off. Okay? Who can do the perfect cast? Let's go! Let's go! Hey.
Secured me a good spot. I haven't had a good seat the whole time I've been at DREAMCON, bro. I'm right there. Oh my god, it's blurry. You can't even see it. It's blurry, but I'm right there. I'm right here, bro.
This is for all the novels followed by a whole team rapid version that RBC were sometimes followed by native influencers are both
That's what I'm saying. It's not fun to be bored. Really? Bro, put us in the crowd. Everybody trying to look cool. That's what it is. Why do they get so much background music? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my camera's about to die, but I want to say this one statement before I go. DREAMCON has been the most hectic, unorganized fun I have ever had. Like, it has not been organized once. Things have not been together. Passes don't matter. Registration doesn't matter. None of that matters. You're just living off vibes. You're just living off vibes and heat strokes. That's this whole convention. That's the whole convention. Goodbye, good night. Love you guys. Mwah. See you tomorrow.
Was basically a side project that clean uniform where I bring in a lot of different aspects of music into one place. The structure is pretty loose, but I do have sections where I'll have pre-production, I'll do a Q&A, I do have some stuff for a giveaway myself. Because one, you don't really need a budget when you just start out. You really need to practice on film, you feel me? There's a lot of other things you should focus on that I feel like budget is just not that important. Color grading, you know what I'm saying? I feel like color grading is important, but if you're just starting, you're not gonna get a camera that relies on color grading like that, you feel me? Sound design, composing, I do feel like that is important, but again, this is for anybody that's just trying to pick up a camera and shoot. With that said, what I feel like really helped me the most is figuring out how you're gonna plan on shooting something, whether that's writing it out, doing storyboards, shot lists, scouting the locations, and getting a good feeling for what you want to do.
I think a lot of people give half as well. It's like, it really does a lot for the process. He's really one of the best cameramen ever, because like, I heard him saying like, a lot of things we do are impromptu, and that is a fact. Like, a lot of times we don't have like a shot list. We don't go off of any, clear type of direction. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you're in comedy, it's more so like, just to keep it genuine and stuff, I feel like that you shouldn't really go directly off a script. You should have an outline, and then you should like improv more. You know what I'm saying? So when it's a lot of improv, that means the cameraman has to do a lot of like movement, because he don't know who's gonna talk at what time. And I think that, the F is really amazing at doing that, and he's having to deal with me, and I always go off script. So, he's really, truly amazing.
Because the more you bring up your ISO, the more noise you're gonna get. But at the same time, you wanna have a good range of aperture, you feel me? Because if you bring it down all the way, it depending on your lens, which is why it's so important. Your aperture, it goes all the way from 20 to 2, depending on the lens. And the lower your aperture is, the more you're gonna get that depth of field, which is what I feel like is cinematic, but it's more of a style, you feel me? You don't wanna overdo it. It's like sauce. You don't wanna have a sauced out fucking cheeseburger, you feel me? You wanna have some pizzazz, some flavor in it, you feel me? So the more you go down, the more I feel like sauce adds to it, and you can overdo the sauce. But keeping that in mind, your aperture is very important to you don't want to overexpose the shot. You can use different types of tools to measure how much you're lighting your shot. Don't overdo it. But again, keeping aperture and ISO in mind, you want to find a good sweet spot. Shutter rate, depending on how fast the image is. So the higher or the lower the shutter rate is, the more blurry something's going to be when you're moving around. So a general rule of third is, if you're shooting in something that's 24 frames a second, you want to shoot in 1/48 of a shutter rate. So it balances out. And that, do quick math, because you know what you're doing. But just try to keep your shutter rate on the right, on double the setting of your frame rate. I'd say that's like a big triangle. So making sure your ISO, your aperture, and your shutter is key to what's like getting that perfect shot. I wouldn't say there's no perfect shot, but making sure you got that foundation is gonna set you up for not having trash stuff. Another thing that comes from getting a camera when it comes to production is figuring out, are you going for something that's more about the quality or the stops of dynamic range? And dynamic range is pretty much the contrast of everything from black to white. Making sure you get that is what's more important than getting a camera that's like 4K or 6K or 8K. Like, that is important, but at the end of the day, it depends on like what platform you're trying to put this on. Because if you're trying to put something on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter, social media, you don't need something at 6K. You're really just using that to make sure, like, if you zoom in, it's not trash. And another thing is like, I don't know how many people are getting more into making vertical content, but one thing that it took me really, I figured out is that you should shoot, if you can, shoot in 4K, shoot horizontal, and then when you go into post, you can scale in and make sure your content is good. Like it's not gonna be pixelated because you shot it in 4K, but you have the leverage of shooting something, putting it on vertical, and then you can put it on YouTube and not be holed by having your camera vertical, you feel me? definitely something that I feel like if you're going into that field of vertical content, you should know.
So I just left that panel. Oh my god, my camera is so dirty. What is going on? So I just left that panel for all nerds talking about the film, technology, and all that. I decided that today I'm gonna just use this day as a day of taking information from just about anyone I can. So I've got that panel at 1, and then I have another panel on content creation at 3 o'clock. And then after that, I'm just spending most of my time just having fun. Someone said there was a thing you could do with like swords upstairs that I was really excited about. And they also had a manga room and karaoke. So that's where I'm probably gonna spend most of my time today. Then after that, I'm going home because there's no reason for me to be here. So I'm in the bathroom because I just realized I never showed you guys my outfit this whole week I've been here. I didn't show you my outfit yesterday, and I didn't show you my outfit the day before that. But I think you guys saw my outfit in the beginning. I just do not remember. But this is my Soul Eater shirt, and then I have, oh, you can't see my socks. I was supposed to have white shorts, but they never came in time, so now I have gray. And now I feel like my outfit is a little bit off, but I'll be fine. Then I have clothes, and then my white socks. That's my outfit for today. These dudes are really down here dance battling. What is going on? I should go hop in. Oh!
Like dead. You hit in the arm, it's disabled. You put it behind your back. You hit in the leg, you take any knee. You're not hopping, we're not flamingoing, nothing like that. We don't want to twist your ankles.
Okay.
You have a weapon in your hand. It's like a little basketball or a little shield over your hand. So if there's a sword in your hand, you get hit in that hand as much as you want. You want your hand as long as it's holding a sword.
It's a workout. Oh my gosh.
Alright, if you guys had fun, $5 piece for the entire rest of the day. I'm coming out from by each other.
Oh, they seem like they intense over there. That's a lot. This was a nice little experience, though. Shake your hand. I was gonna put this up first. I feel like that's respectful. Yeah. I like your cosplay, by the way. You look so cute. That was not it. Oh my god. That was not it. That was difficult. I thought that was gonna be fun. That was a lot. The camera is not focused. What's going on?